Hello, friends. So this video will be part one of the series identifying when your chakra is unbalanced. Yesterday I did a video called God Said Keep Your Word. And that video was basically me channeling a message about having integrity with yourself, prioritizing your health, which is your wealth, okay? If you do not prioritize your own health and your own well-being, then your body will be on the decline. That's just a simple fact, right? So this video is going to be talking about the root chakra. The root chakra is red and it's located in your pelvic area, okay? And when we do not prioritize our own health, which means we're not eating properly, we're not hydrating our body properly, we're not exercising, physical activity is an absolute must to maintain our physical health, right? If we don't take care of ourselves, then our body is going to fall apart. So I made this picture. It's really cute. It's my Ankh people. Okay, you see this? My little Ankh people. So we're going to start right here. If you have a balanced chakra right now, any chakra, from the root, the crown, it really doesn't matter. In your present state, you will be happy. You will have a positive mindset. You will be your authentic self. You will get outside and get a lot of sun. You're very motivated. You're very positive. You're active. You're kind. You're giving. You have a balanced diet. Okay, that's if you take care of yourself in the present right now, right? If we pour into ourselves now, guess what? Our future self is going to thank us. Our future self is going to be the more wiser, better, stronger version of our present self, right? What we pour into ourselves right now, we'll just get more of that same thing in the future. However, if in the future, or if right now we are inactive, we're consuming a whole bunch of trashy food. Look, I'm not trying to tell you how to eat. I'm not trying to tell you how to be, but I am trying to tell you, or I am telling you, I ain't trying, that if you don't have fruits and vegetables, I don't care if you eat meat or you don't eat meat, that's your choice. But if you're consuming more bioengineered food, more soda, more garbage than you are healthy things, then your future self is not going to thank you. Okay? That if you are having an unbalanced diet, you're usually going to be inactive. You're going to be too tired and too lazy to want to do anything. You spend way too much time sitting on the couch, either playing video games or watching too much TV or gossiping on the phone. You're usually, I feel like what I've observed is the more unbalanced you are, you have more of a negative mindset. You're pessimistic, you're unhappy, you're vindictive, you're jealous, you're spiteful, all these low energy, low vibrational things. And guess what happens? Your Ankh person, right? Your future self is going to be more of the same, but now you're going to be on a multitude of medications. Okay, Big Pharma is going to have you wrapped all the way up. You're going to have a multitude of medications. You're going to be in and out of the hospital. You got high blood pressure, hypertension, heart disease, stroke, diabetes. You've had one or more surgeries. You got some type of heart transplant. You got you're weak, you're easily susceptible to getting sick, you have a lot of aches and pains, you're operating in survival mode, and you got thyroid issues and a whole multitude of other stuff. That will be your future self. If that is your present self right now and you're not doing absolutely anything to change that, this is going to be more of the same. And this is a fact. This is an absolute fact, because I know that you know grumpy older people like I know you know happy older people. Okay, friends? My videos is giving advice to enhance your higher self, to raise your vibration, to increase your aura, to make you more of a positive person and have the most amazing, fulfilling life. A life that has no fear and you're not operating in survival mode. You're more free-flowing, you're more happy, and literally you're just manifesting and co-creating with God Source Energy herself more of an amazing life. So that was just the overview. And if you watch these series of videos from the root chakra, the sacral, solar, all the way up to the crown. I'm going to repeat the same thing and show my amazing artwork of my Ankh people, okay, the present and the future self, so that you can have an idea of what to expect. So, signs that your root chakra is imbalanced because you are not taking the time out to prioritize your health. I don't care about your job, okay? I don't care how many hours you are working. None of that matters, okay? If you're working so hard, 12 to 15 hours and however many shifts and however many jobs you got, if that's your reason for not working out, then you care about money more than you do your health, okay? If your root chakra is underactive or overactive, I bet you have chronic exhaustion. I bet you have tons of fatigue. I bet you have a lot of anxiety or fear-based thinking. The fact that you have multiple jobs or work an obscene amount of hours is proof that you have fear-based thinking and that money is absolutely not enough. You got all this time that you invested in working, and you're working paycheck to paycheck, and money is constantly slipping through your fingers. Your finances make you unstable, and you're worrying a lot, and you're always in the future with anxiety about what you don't have, okay? You have low motivation to do anything else because you're so tired, because you're spending so much time working. It is a whole cycle, friends. You are obsessed with control or routine that isn't exactly the most healthy thing, because it's okay to have fun and to have like a free spirit and do stuff. You may be materialistic or hoard a lot. You place more value on things than you do your actual self. Come on. You're constantly in survival mode thinking. You probably have a negative mindset. So these are some examples of underactive or overactive root. Some health issues, like I mentioned before with my amazing Ankh people, is that you can have high blood pressure, ulcers or acid reflux, gallbladder inflammation or liver inflammation, skin breakouts. Skin breakouts is clear because if you eat a lot of bioengineered food, which has no nutritional value, then chances are you're going to have a lot of blemishes, right? But you can clear that up right away with a lot of fruits and vegetables, great sunlight, and a slew of other things. What I'm doing right now is reading from my mini guide that I created. Yes, I have digital products online that I am selling in my shop. Check out the link in the description. I am reading some of the imbalances, and I have so many other things that's on the mini guides that'll help you boost and balance your root chakra. That'll help you get back into alignment to have that free flowing life that you crave, because don't nobody want to work themselves to death, but people do it every day. Okay, so what you do now, what you do today, what you do right now at this moment, if you are active, if you are very conscious of how you spend your time, which means you're prioritizing working out, you're prioritizing meditating and praying, you're prioritizing getting sunlight, you're prioritizing drinking lots of fluids, whether it's water, regular water, or coconut water, which is the best. And if you can't find fresh coconut water, I've said it before, drink natural water with Celtic sea salt or Himalayan pink sea salt, and squeeze some lime juice in there. If you don't have lime, lemon is substitute, and that'll make the electrolytes that you need to really hydrate and nourish your body, and just make you feel like you're quenched. You know what I'm saying? Prioritizing your life and your body is paramount for that future you, right? That future you. I know you see older people walking around that can barely move. They're in wheelchairs, they're using canes, they're using walkers and all sorts of devices. They got a broke hip. Something is wrong with them because guess what? They did not prioritize their health when they were younger, and so now the side effect of not prioritizing their health, not taking care of their physical bodies, they had to get hip replacements and knee replacements and whatever else that they needed replaced because their body was so beat up that they didn't take care of it. We have to take care of our bodies. I cannot stress that enough. If your body is not in good health, then your mind is really not going to give a damn about absolutely nothing else. Nothing else matters when you're sick, right? Every sick person have one wish, and that one wish is to be better. Okay, every sick person have one wish, and that wish is to be better. So you can be better right now. Your future self will thank you by prioritizing your health, staying active, consuming a balanced amount of fruits and vegetables. Eat more fruits and vegetables than you are eating junk. Look, I had a beautifully delicious donut this morning, a half of a donut that I didn't finish yesterday. I'm not so caught up that I eat so just fruits and vegetables every single day. I love my sweet treats as well. I'm going to not get some donuts out the box. That's for damn sure. I'm at least going to go to the bakery and get something fresh. You know what I'm saying? Made with love and not with chemicals and whatnot. But if you're consuming more garbage than you are consuming fruits and vegetables, then your future you is not going to be happy. Your future you is going to be pissed off, okay? But we can change that. I don't care what your current lifestyle was. If you used to drink a lot of soda and eat a lot of crap and you wasn't active, so what? Starting from this moment on, right now, you can absolutely change that. You can change that all on your own, okay? Some people lack motivation, and that's okay. And that's when you go ahead and you hire yourself a coach. I do one-on-one coaching, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying like hire a personal trainer or a physical therapist if you have mobility issues or whatever the case is. If you are the type of person that needs some type of guidance, that's okay. It's not a weakness. Many of us need support in so many areas. And maybe physical activity and nutrition is not one of yours. But guess what? There's so many people in the world that specialize in just that. And then there's people that know how to do it on their own. I am going to give a shout out to my Root Chakra mini guide PDF, and I do have a Root Chakra meditation bundle in my shop. If you're interested, I do sell the guide separately with the meditation, without the meditation, whatever. If you feel called and are interested in the guidebook, it has affirmations, it has journal prompts, it has a whole bunch of information in there to help guide you back into alignment. Your root chakra is very important. Guess what? It's your foundation. It's your stability. It's your safety. It is what is going to make you feel at home. When your root chakra is not aligned, so many things fall apart. That's the beginning right there, okay? And we need a steady foundation. That is the ending of this series. This video was longer than I expected to be, but it's okay. I'm putting out information. I can only do so much, right? But check out part 2 of my chakra video after this. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, friends.